Last night, actually, this whole incident started yesterday around 12:30. A canoer was dropped off by a family member at Limekiln Park in Grafton. He went into the swollen Milwaukee River, which is very high and running very fast. It was not a good idea at all, and nobody should be putting canoes in rivers anywhere in southeastern Wisconsin right now. But it happened last night. The canoer made his way down the riverways. He felt he was an experienced canoer, but apparently at some point ran into some trouble and decided to come off the river. He did have a phone with him. He was in contact with his family. Eventually, his family made efforts to come down to this area to try to figure out where he was. The family, or the sheriff's department, then called the Grafton Fire Department. We worked to come up with a plan to try to figure out where this young man was. It's very hard because it covered miles of river and it was dark. And of course, with the river up so high and running so fast, it's too dangerous to have people just walk the shoreline because we're afraid we could lose firefighters or police officers. So we ended up contacting various agencies, including the DNR, who did a tremendous job. Without them, we would probably not have found this young man. We searched this area last night, but due to the darkness, we couldn't find the lost canoeist. The DNR supplied an airplane that used what type of FLIR to case the area to look for human life. They couldn't find anything. We expanded the search well into Mequon, fearful that he had left the area that he reported and ended up downstream. Still couldn't find him. We waited for daylight. DNR returned, and after searching for probably 10 minutes or so, found two canoes, one in Mequon. The Mequon Fire Department was dispatched to check that one out, and he found another one right over here, and this is where we were looking last night. Captain Bachanich was the operations officer back in the woods for quite a while. They tried everything they could. It was just too much, and they couldn't find anything. This morning, we find him. Joe from the DNR actually made it back in there first, and with the aid of the DNR airplane, we were able to work our companies in. We found the canoeist. He's in pretty good shape. He's being transported to St. Mary's Ozaki, where he's being checked out, but I think he's going to be just fine. A firefighter was